Darn you, Jay Bartlett. I was not going to buy this figure. I had reserved myself not to buy this figure. And Jay Bartlett was eating hot sauce, talking dollies with Chad. And it was hilarious. And he got to this one and I said, nah, I got to buy it. Because I like it. I admit I like it, okay? I don't like this storyline. I've read parts of it, not all of it, but enough to know what's going on. I don't like this storyline, but this look is good. I don't like the knees on this figure, I already know, but I'm gonna have to get to that in a little bit. Nice to see plastic packaging, artwork on the side, artwork on the side, artwork on the back, blah blah blah. I mean, do I really need to go over this? We all know this, right? Okay, so I'm going to take him out of the future garbage, and then we'll take a look at him. And so, there he is out of the box, Ninja Daredevil. Right here he has his signature Billy Club, and of course, it's pretty cool looking. I like the blade, how it looks on this staff. That's pretty awesome. Alright, first thing out of the gate, I hate the way these knees look. I mean, Lord, that is awful. That is terrible. Ugh. The one good thing I can say about this figure, there is nothing gummy. Nothing. Hasbro's proving they can do it. So, yeah, it can be done if they put their minds to it. I don't know if somebody talked to the factory and said, hey, everything's coming back gummy. Or if they said, hey, Daredevil, he needs to have special treatment because he's an important character, like real important, like super duper important. Okay, the Billy Club goes into his little holster. I'm always forgetting that light. That little holster there, and then the staff fits into his hand. I really like this staff. This staff is the winner to me. This is really cool. It just looks good. You know, just looks good. And I think it makes this figure rock. Let's see how good his balance is. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I mean, it's it's not a huge stance, but I mean, it works. I like it. I mean, that's cool. And of course he has his hair coming out of the back, if you can see that, and a grizzled beard. Of course, no eyes in his mask because he's blind. Let's see, and there you see him with Armored Daredevil. One of my personal favorites is Armored Daredevil. I always dug that look. I just always thought it was a cool look. And, I wasn't a huge fan of the story around it, but my God, it just looked cool. And I don't know why it didn't stay around longer. But it didn't, and so there you go. And I mean, I didn't like this storyline, but I like that look for Daredevil. I said I wasn't gonna buy him over and over, and then I caved, which is okay. I mean, as a collector, you cave once in a while, but this, I'm really happy with this. I think this is really cool. Even with the ugly ass knees, I think this is really cool. I really like them. I mean, seeing the two Daredevils side by side, I'm like, yeah, this is another cool look for Daredevil. Daredevil's gone through a ton of costume changes, and sometimes they're not so good, and sometimes they're pretty freaking awesome. And yeah, this one I do like. It's not one you expect to like. I keep trying to not buy the same character over and over, but Daredevil is a character I liked from day one as a kid. I just thought he was just really cool and really awesome. And, you know, that's the thing with Daredevil. You either love Daredevil or you hate him. There is no in between. I know a lot of people who hate Daredevil for various reasons. I don't know why. I know tons of people who love him. And it's like, I think that's why he never got to the heights of Spider-Man. Seems everybody loves Spider-Man, but very few people will admit, well, yeah, I really like Daredevil. Daredevil's awesome. And, you know, some will and some won't. And it's a weird thing with Daredevil. I don't get it. You know, Daredevil's very different. That's the main thing. He's very, very different from most characters. He's not the same old, same old. He is definitely cut from a different cloth. He's not Spider-Man made over. He's a whole other side of superheroing. He's not the Punisher either. I mean, that is for sure. It's, again, to say it again, let me say this one more time. It's different. And you know, some progressions in his storyline, you kind of go, huh? What are y'all doing? And sometimes you kind of go, oh, okay, that works. This story did not work for me. I will say that. I mean, it got to be a little bit too much. But this look, I did say this looked cool. And I still think it looks cool. I like it. I like it a whole lot. It's, you know. So, I guess Jay convinced me to buy a toy I already wanted. So, you know. But I'm going to fight the urge on any more Daredevil figures. I've got first appearance, in the classic red, the armored, and, you know, this one. I mean, how many Daredevils do I need? I love Daredevil, but come on. You know, I don't need too many. You know, and that's a tough part because, you know, there are some looks to heroes that you want to get. Even though, you know, those looks do go against the grain a little bit. I do like that. Yeah, look at that. Okay. His billy club holster does not hinder him in the slightest. I wonder if I can balance him into a sidekick. Let's see. Probably not. Probably not. I've only been able to do that with Action Force figures. I think I could, given time. There's no looseness to him. Like, you know, that's one of the things. I'd never try that with most Marvel Legends, but this one, there's no looseness. He's pretty darn solid. So, you know, I don't feel that level of, oh God, he's going to flip over because his ankles can't hold his own weight kind of thing with Daredevil as I do with some of the other Marvel Legends. And that's pretty important because, you know, again, Legends are so hit and miss. And you got to be really kind of careful. It's like some of them, you know, they pose and move perfect, and others, they just fall when you look at them. You know, I don't know. It's like, it depends. And, but this one they did real well. So I at least like that. Even though I still hate the ugly knees, that's the one knock I'll give it, the ugly knees. Past the ugly knees, I mean, it's a really awesome freaking figure. I'm glad I got it. I like that the horns are bigger too, you know, and that's the design of the comic. I like the DD is more pronounced on his chest, you know. I mean, all of it. I just really dig every aspect of this figure except for the knees. I'm not gonna let the knees go. Cool. Anyway, do all that YouTube stuffs. Thank you for watching. You know, and help the channel grow. All right, take care, everybody.